Hellos. Hello, hello. I've been working on this yesterday, but then I got too late and I had to go to bed, and I was like, God damn it, I'm on a roll. But I guess. But it means we can just vibe. I know, I made a lot of adjustments. What did Jill look like before? I have a picture somewhere. Hold up. Yeah. This is what Jill looked like before. And I didn't even draw Gillian or anyone else on the right. So it's mostly like facial adjustments and I know, she's just listening to Pop Chirisu just kind of go off. Like, yeah, go for it, Pop Chirisu. Okay, I really love Dana's outfit. She's wearing a waistcoat and like pinstripe pants. And like, it's pretty cool. Okay, how do I... Like that? Or... This is a difficult part. Just figuring out angles and proportions. Go streaming, Chan! Hell yeah! I'm not too worried. I mean, this was originally going to be a very... Oh my god. I remember this was going to be a very quick drawing, wasn't it? It was going to be a very quick and simple drawing, I remember. And then we kept adding more characters. Like, hey, what if Gillian was... I mean, Gillian... Wait. Gillian What if Gillian was here? And Dorothy. And you know what? Let's throw in Dana too, because she loves cats. So she'd be all over Skitty. And you know what? What if Spinda's running the club? And what if Pop Chorizo is, like, as usual, at the bar, ready to order? Like, you know? Very fitting. Where's Spinda's... Hold up. Where's Spinda's club? I need that to play right now. Love this track. I am fine. Oh my god. Even just hearing this makes me... Did I make a special playlist with this? So I have all of the files locally on my computer. And on Spotify. I don't have Valhalla on my computer, but I do have it on Spotify. And Spotify has this really cool function where it can detect what... it can detect what I have on my computer as well as what I have on Spotify. And I can just kind of select all of the stuff I have on my computer. Like I can just type up Mystery Dungeon music, and all of my Mystery Dungeon music just pops up and I can just drag it into like a folder. And it's very convenient because I can just make really quick folder mashups. Which is also good because I've saved a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music. Not just like the originals, but I have so many remixes and stuff saved. And I'm trying to find a nice angle for this. And I can also just use a long cat example. She's also got robo hands. Oh my god, I have like my chili con carne wedges with me right now, and oh, it's so good. She just has one on her left side, I think. Yeah. So this hand. Oh my god, this track, like... I love this track so much. I still remember when I was like a kid and we didn't have the internet. I mean, the internet existed, but I didn't have it back then. And I was so obsessed with this track. It made me so emotional, and I was like, I want this track forever. But I didn't know how to... I didn't have access to the internet to like find it. So I played through the game again, as I would, of course. And when I did, I remember finding my video camera. Not even a recorder. No. My video camera. And recording it through that. I used to do that for any kind of music I really liked. Like for movies or TV shows. I had a lot of TV shows on DVDs. Like I had a huge collection. Or like videotapes. And when I really liked a song, I take out my video camera and I just record it like that. But I remember doing it specifically for Mystery Dungeon for this track. When it played for the first time in not the waterfall, Fogbound Lake. Because the track is called Fogbound Lake, that one. When that one played, I remember feeling all like, wow, this is so cool. And I recorded it, and I kept it with me forever. Probably on a cassette somewhere. I'm pretty sure that was the cassette recorder, so it's on like one of those mini One of those, you know, those mini video camera cassette thingies? Like, not a cassette as in like a sound cassette, but like one of those tiny mini video camera cassettes that you have to take to someone to convert it into a proper, you know, either disc or video thing. It's somewhere. It's probably in my room somewhere. Much as I struggle to draw sleeves. I love Dana's outfit. I love outfits like these, but I have such trouble drawing them. It's kind of funny, like one of my favorite outfits to look at are waistcoats with collars, and I can't draw collars. I don't, like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's all funky looking. Alright, let's draw her robo hands. Maybe that'll make me feel better. The good part about this art, and the reason I was hyped up for drawing it today on stream, was because I'm pretty much done. The hard part's over. Yesterday I was just doing this boy, and this little kitty, and this little cat, question mark? Cat dog? And Dana. Dana was really fun, because, like, Gillian caused me a lot of trouble because he looks like that in my art. I was like, I don't know what to do with that. So I completely changed him. And then Skitty and Flanks were very easy because they look exactly like what they're supposed to. Dana was a fun one because I got to change her a lot from what she originally was. Because I was like, even when I was drawing that, I was like, she's not going to look like that in the actual art. Because she's supposed to be cool. You know, she looks cool and she's also supposed to be tall. So she can't just be like super tiny there. So now she looks a lot more like what she actually, her actual vibes, because her vibes are really, like, she's cool. We love Dana. She's supposed to be cool. And when you look at her, you're supposed to feel that she's cool. It's so funny to see that grow. Yeah, look at them. Look at what they originally were. I love them. Dude, I love Valhalla. Why is Valhalla so good? Also, hello, Solen. How are you? Are you vibing? I'm trying to draw the stupid angle that I decided to do. Let's see. Let's wrap around like this. Tiny bit. Jesus, I almost coughed up my soul there. And then it holds up this way. I'm looking at a long cat reference here. You're having a good day. You needed one. Playing Persona, watching me art, pure vibes. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're having a good day. I think sometimes we just really need, like, you know, just a good moment. What? Like, for me, oh my god, I finally got to hang out with my year 7s again. It's been so long. I, like, never get to hang out with them anymore. I'm never in any of their classes. And sometimes I just want to vibe, you know? The year 11s were going, they went on an English poetry trip. So no year 11s at all today. No year 10s. Only one class with a year 8. Like, it was very vibes today. Very hanging out with the tiny little shrimps. Seeing how they were. And they're all so sweet because, like, they enter school kind of knowing you. So, like, you, like, for me at least, I joined the school meeting them. And they joined the school meeting us. So, like, we're both just kind of in it together. Whereas with, like, the other kids, like, they've been there for a while. They know the other teachers. Like, you know, it's a bit different. Even though, like, of course, I enjoy working with them as well. But it's, like, not the same thing. But with the year 7s, it's like, we're all in here. Like, we all started together. So it's, like, kind of nice to see them grow. And also, they're babies. So it's, like, hearing their problems always makes me, like, crack up. Like, the things they were saying today were just... okay. Oh my god, what am I drawing? What am I doing? Stop. That second hand was all kinds of hecked. Okay, let me just change Skitty's hand, because I think Skitty's the problem here. As much as I would never say that. I think Skitty's hand needs to stick out a bit more, like... Skitty's never the problem, but just in this case. Oh my god, and then I got so much... I got a lot of desserts for myself. I'm really treating myself today. I didn't realize why people like dessert so much, but I realize now it's because it gives you a lot of energy. All that sugar. Like, that's a lot of immediate energy that you just get. I bought every single maple pecan pastry. And, you know, a stash of donuts and a coffee cake. And a weird tart thingy. I'm not sure what it is, but it was in the bakery section, so I grabbed it. I know, I really treat myself today. It's just like, it was raining and I was feeling gross and I'm like, ugh. I need a little treat. Just a little treat. Dana, how does your hand work? I need to see. You got like skelly hands. Oh my god, I really love this art. Let me share it. I really love this one. Dude, I love their relationship. When am I gonna get another Jill and Dana? Like, legit, when am I gonna get that? Never. They'll never give me another. It's just like, I'll never get another Flinks and Coco. Never. Never another bully Skitty. He's mean. I know. I'll live on forever. Man, I don't understand hands. I'm not going to copy this exactly. Because I realize now that I'm starting to get a lot better at drawing hands, but less so if I'm looking directly at a reference and more if I'm just sort of skimming the reference and using the knowledge that I've collected by myself to make it myself. Otherwise it just looks very, very rigid. Like I'm copying it, but it's not supposed to be copied for the thing that I'm working on. Like it doesn't fit what I'm working on because it's on a different pose and on a different art. Like clearly it's not going to work. I also noticed though, the lines I use now are so much thicker than the lines I used to use. Like, look at this Pachirisu. Look how thin those lines are. And now, look at this Skitty and this Shinx. Like, look how thick Jillian is, or Gillian is. And look how thin Jill is. Like, her face now looks a lot thicker, but that's because I changed the lines. I altered it a bit. I know, they're hella thick now. As they're meant to be. Okay, let's put some robo bits to make it look like a proper robo hand. True, that would make more sense. I definitely feel a lot more confident in my lines. You can tell from the Pachirisu, these thin bits over here and these thick bits over here, that's me erasing a lot of lines to make it look thinner. I think I was overly too cautious about making very thick lines. And then as I went on, I started to realize that it's not about how thick the lines are or how neat the lines are. It's about how confident you are when you make those lines. Like, as long as you understand the general anatomy and you have more of a general idea of how the body or whatever thing you're drawing is supposed to look like. Like, it's like when you're like drawing something, and instead of starting off like, I'm gonna draw this leaf like this, and then you're focusing on every little tiny little bit, and then it ends up looking kind of skewed. You kind of draw like this is my leaf, and then you start to like draw the bits, and it looks more like a leaf. Because you're being a bit more rough about it, but then you've got like more of the general concept in your head, and then you start working around it instead of trying to start with the details and then trying to form the big bit from that. Oh hell yeah, Sky Tower! Dude, I love how like the penultimate kind of dungeons in mystery dungeon games sound so like, yeah, we're doing this. Yeah. The world's gonna end. Let's go. I think Rescue Team. Rescue Team's final dungeon theme, I like it a lot more because it's very hopeful and peppy and the general vibe is very, yeah. While as with Explorers, I really love the time motif theme. Like, I love that motif. But the final dungeon feels a lot more ominous, you know? And I know that's the point. Like, I still love that theme, but they're definitely going for ominous, you know? And you feel it. Like, I think I have trauma from... I do have trauma. I don't think I have trauma. I do have trauma from playing that dungeon as a kid and getting my ass like wiped onto the floor because that dungeon was so hard and I was stressed because the world was ending, and that like creepy ass before the dungeon kind of like motif that starts playing, and then when you get to the middle of the dungeon it gets all like do like, you know, it plays that like anxiety throbbing noise, and then when you get to the peak, dude, there's no music and it's just throbbing and tick-tocking. Like they just have the clock noises and it's stressful. What a good game. What a great game, right? It's a bit wonky. Ah, give me references for your hand, Dana. Oh shit, Ollie, is that you? You're very soft.
Yeah, I was about to ask, how do I sound?
You sound better now. I turned you up a bit.
Is it usual?
You sound very, I can hear a lot of, like, breathy.
Probably because it's under my nose.
Yeah, like, I'm hearing lots of, like, air.
How about now?
That's a bit better. But you also sound a lot softer.
Alright, softer or air, I guess.
You need a pop filter, dude.
How about now?
Softer.
How am I softer?
You sound hella softer.
How about now?
You still sound soft.
What the fuck? Am I like up to 200?
I'll turn you up. How about that? Okay, speak.
Hello?
Oh my god. That's a bit loud.
My mic was at 32%.
I see. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of like air. Like, it's not bad. It's just after
But
you
it's
speak,
worse.
I can kind of hear it.
Do you hear now?
No,
But my voice sounds worse.
no.
Is it just straight up better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, keep it like this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to draw robo hands. It's kind of hard.
Let me pop in and see.
Propaganda.
Yeah, I'm popping again then. Alright, this is my old mic. It's not even my new mic.
What?
I haven't been able to make the new one work.
Really?
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows by process of elimination.
Yeah. Why does this one sound so different?
Probably because it's not on my head, but it's on my neck. Because I'm wearing two headphones at the same time.
Oh, that's funny. Yo, new headphone gang.
But you're not using the mic of that one.
No, because I wouldn't use my headphone mic. Why would I do that when I have a perfectly well-working PS4 mic?
You actually use a Blue Yeti, right?
Yeah. But I still carry, I still have that PS4 mic just in case.
It's just for nostalgia now.
No, it works. If anything happens to my mic, I'm gonna use that.
Bro, I'm about to buy a Blue Yeti out of fucking rage.
Do it.
That's like triple the amount I'm usually comfortable spending in a month, but fuck it.
Do it as a one-time thing. I say one-time thing, but it is a big thing.
How's the task space when you buy a mic like that?
It's not too bad. Depends on how big, how much of an issue you have with desk space in general. I also have an arm.
I hope you have two of those.
No, I have a mic arm.
Oh.
I mean, I have a lot of arms, to be fair. I have like arms for my monitor, then an arm for my mic. Because I hate having anything on my table.
You're such a freaking streamer, girl.
No, I just like having arms.
I wonder if I can get a refund. I'm not sure actually.
Also, yeah, Flint's right. Are the headphones quality good though?
It's about the same as the one from before, honestly.
Huh.
Yeah, it is Amazon. I could get a refund.
Oh,
then.
you could absolutely get a refund then. Their refund policy is like literally return anything. As long as it's within like a month, you're fine.
Huh. Yeah,
Have
maybe
you finished
maybe
Valhalla?
I have not.
Oh, you should. You'd love the
I
story.
really should.
Yeah, you'd love it.
I was really vibing with that one journalist guy.
One J. Jonah Jameson. Donovan D. Dawson. I think that was his name.
I don't remember his name, but I do
I don't
remember
know.
his
I
look.
just know that every character, no matter how much I dislike some of them, I enjoy them all. Like, no matter how much a character might piss me off for something they say, like, they're all really fun, you know? Like, I enjoy them. Like, if they show up, I'm not gonna be like, oh god, now I have to listen to this one. But I'm just kind of like, I'm very curious what you're gonna say today. I need to know. He's such a shit, but I also love him.
He's a piece of shit, but at the same time, it's interesting talking to him.
It is. That's something that I love about that game. Yet so many characters who are so... They say so many interesting things. And you just want to hear them.
I feel like that's how it will be to be a bartender. You will get you'll get people you actually think are fucking pieces of shit, but you just have to listen to them.
I mean, that's why Jill chose to work there, didn't she? I love how they one of them literally catches her out on that, like, don't lie, you know you chose this job because you're a nosy ass. Like, and she's like, shit, you're right. I love Jill. She was like one of my
also
favorite
love
characters.
I love her design mostly.
Dude, I really love her design. I love it, no, but I also love her personality because, like, you'll rarely get a main character type like her who's, like, really, like, how do I describe it?
Deadpan?
No, the thing is, she's a deadpan main character type, but she's not annoying, because I get really annoyed with her type, you know?
Right.
But she's, like, genuine, you know? Like you hear her thoughts, and she's, like, a real person. And it's very interesting to hear her. Like, I wouldn't call her a me type, but, like, the things that she thinks feels very real. Like, and I wouldn't get that from a character like her. Like, I wouldn't want to be a character like her, because she's so, like, she's so cold, you know? And that's not a character I would normally relate to. But
I wouldn't say
like
she's
her.
cold. Well, you would know better than me, but...
Whoa.
No, it's because I haven't finished the game.
I wouldn't say she's cold. No, but that's her character type. If this were a different type of game or story, she wouldn't have been fleshed out in a way where you understand that she's not cold. When you play the game, you understand that she's not cold, she's just like a person who's kind of tired and she doesn't seem cold when she's around the people that she likes talking to, which makes sense. Like, she's not cold to everyone. She's just kind of tired of her job and dealing with shitty customers. But when she But when she talks to someone that she likes, or like a customer that interests her, or a customer that's, you know, kind of new but like trying to fit in, then she's really sweet to them. And it kind of opens up this interesting dynamic, like she's not us, she's a character in and of herself, and we're trying to get to know her as well. And it makes the game a lot more dynamic and interesting.
That is something I really like her character when she's talking to the little girl robot.
Dorothy.
Yeah. Also, where did that idea come from your art? I'm just looking at it.
What?
It's cute as heck, but where did the idea come from?
When I was playing Mystery Dungeon, this was well after I finished Valhalla, but when I was replaying Mystery Dungeon, there's a place that you can hang out with other Pokemon in the game called Spinda's Bar. Well, not Spinda's Bar, it's Spinda's Cafe. But
okay.
Spinda, this little dude, he mixes your gummies and he turns them into smoothies or drinks or different things. I mean, they're all drinks, but we made a little goof that he's mixing drinks and changing lives because he's literally giving us more intelligence with the gummies. So we kind of thought, wouldn't it be cute if our Pokemons from Mystery Dungeon kind of just all hung out? And like Pachirisu, for instance, in the game, Pachirisu's always hanging around the bar. Like he's literally just always at Spinda's pub, like commenting on something or the other. And Popchirisu, my Pachirisu, is also just hanging out at the pub all the time. So I was like, wouldn't it be cute if they were just like hanging out at the bar with Jill, mixing drinks and changing lives?
It's such a cute art from such a specific reference.
I know, it's specifically for me.
Like, but I wonder how many people will manage to connect. It's like, oh yeah, there's a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon bar.
They'll probably just think, oh, you know, an AU where Valhalla has Pokemon or something. Like, then no one's ever gonna think Spinda's Cafe. But maybe someone out there will. And you know what? That's what it's all for.
Also, how do I sound right now?
You sound a lot better.
Oh, cool. I just have to increase my sense. If you hear any air, I can just increase it again.
No, it's fine.
Okay, cool. I asked my dad for guidance if I should just get a refund, and he said, "Wait for him to come back from his trip and maybe fix my thing."
Fair enough. Well, me and Flynn were also just thinking, like, I say me and Flynn as if we've been discussing this for so long. I was actually just thinking that, like, it would make more sense to just get a mic on its own, if you can. Obviously, it's really expensive, but...
It would, right.
As a long-term investment, I feel like it would be better for you, considering you use your mic so much.
It is most of my social life.
So honestly, I think, like, it would just kind of make sense for you to get, like, your own mic.
Like, I could get a refund on this and buy a cheaper headphone without a mic.
Yeah.
And get a Blue Yeti, or maybe a cheaper alternative, because I really hate spending a lot.
Yeah, there must be a lot of other types of, like, cheaper mics.
Also, can I say I love the long cat skitty?
Oh yeah, 100%. I forget where I got the idea for the long cat skitty. I think I just kind of thought... Oh, no, it was originally a less long cat. Hold up. It wasn't as long before. Then I made it longer.
I love that we can see the sketches. Like, it kind of looks like Boss is hiding her excitement while holding... like she has an inner excitement for holding a skitty right now. But Boss is a perfect example of a good character from Valhalla. At least from the little I saw.
Oh, 100%. I love her a lot.
Because at first they don't feel like a real character, but then they just fucking do it right. I guess that's the only way I can put it.
Oops. Yeah, that's the game
prob-
in general, to be honest. Like, sometimes you'll get a character who's more like straightforward, and like you don't really end up getting much of what you'd want out of them. And I'm gonna say this is mostly just streamer Chan. Like, honestly, I think it's just her, where like I don't dislike her, but I didn't really feel much development with her. Like, I never kind of
You seem to not like streamer characters a lot.
Well, I guess it's also partly because she's an idol. Although, they did definitely tackle the more, like... Because she's not just a streamer or an idol. She's, like, a straight-up, like, 18-plus streamer. And they tackle, like, how she's always online. Like, that is her life. Like, that... There is nothing else. She is streaming continuously. And how that's kind of, like, a bit... wild. Like, it's not necessarily portrayed in, like, a... This is good or this is bad. It's more like... Like, you're just looking at her life. Like, she doesn't have a moment where she really breaks down, like... I don't know if I like this, or blah, 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 blah. We kind of just see her function. Or not function, if you will.
On this subject, can I recommend you a game?
Sure.
Alright, this is gonna be a hard sell for you. But the name of the game is Needy Streamer Overlord.
Bruh!
Have you heard of it?
No. What's just that name?
It's basically you manage a streamer girl.
Why would I do that?
Because it's hard to describe, but I recommend watching the first trailer for it because it's very interesting. Because you gotta manage her mental health and all sort of things.
No, I can't even handle like normal streaming, let alone managing a streamer, a professional streamer.
Like, you can kind of see her normal self and her streamer self in the thumbnail.
That's just scary.
It is scary.
Wait, let me see.
There's a lot of fucked up stuff. There is a warning of sensitive subjects for this game.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's super anime. I don't know why, but I pictured like a real life FMV type game.
There's multiple enemies that kind of... I'm not gonna say much because this game surprises you a lot. No. You basically decide her career as well. Like, you can make her into a not safe for work streamer or just a gamer streamer.
Oh my God.
And that's gonna affect her mental health in different ways.
Oh my God.
But she also, the whole thing of the game, that she will kill herself if you don't make her stream big enough.
What?
It's kind of weird, but I know it's a hard sell, but I think you will like it.
I don't want to be responsible for that. Are you kidding me?
You play as her overly controlling boyfriend.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that!
I know it gets harder to sell with every line.
Are you kidding me?
But watching people play this game made me invested into this character. Like, there's also the route like, oh, let's make this girl love herself. Like, God.
Dude. Yes, my favorite Digimon. Skittymon.
He doesn't have enough guns to be a Digimon.
I haven't seen their final form.
Draw Skitty with a Glock.
Maybe one of these days. I should really draw Skitty more.
It's been a while since you've drawn Skitty.
That's true. I used to draw them for the emotes.
Ever since you moved on from Skitty as a emote person.
Where?
There's not a single Skitty emote left on your server, Cock. What the frick?
It went from Skitty to Cat Gravity Rush to Coco.
Ekoto is slowly replacing Cat Gravity Rush.
No! There is a Skitty in BTTV.
Oh, I meant your Discord server.
Whoa! Yeah, there isn't any. I will never get rid of Cat Gravity Rush.
Mm-hmm. There's a emote of you hugging a plushie of her, so she will be here forever.
I have so much trouble with these side angle waistcoat stuff. Or just angled outfits. I don't understand. I just want to draw t-shirts sometimes.
But you draw angle stuff so much.
I know. Literally all I draw. I think the only time I draw front facing is when I do portraits. Because I really want to look into those faces.
I should order something. I haven't eaten yet.
Oh, please order something. I'm having the rest of my beef wedges.
Mm. How was the cake?
I haven't had it. I had the maple pecan pastry. I have to say it like that every time just because I'm pronouncing it that way.
There's a Texan restaurant very near me, but none of the food looks good.
Oh.
I was like shot at that Texan.
This doesn't look right, dude. I thought this was gonna be fun and easy as like the final bit. That's never fun and easy, is it?
I'm just gonna say, Boss has huge titties. You should make. I'm just warning you.
Boss does not have huge tits. What are you talking about?
Oh, all the art I see of her head.
Well, the art's bullshit.
Jill is always consistent though. Maybe it's because
No.
of the personality.
No, I've seen Big Titty Jill.
Big Titty Jill should not exist. That one.
Big Titty Jill is cursed. Absolutely cursed. We have Alma. We have Alma for a reason, dude. Yeah, Boss fluctuates a lot. Hmm?
That's my grandma's name. Like actually.
Big Titty Hacker Girl.
Not comfortable with you saying that.
Yeah, Dana is very up and down. Like we either get flat-chested, complete flat as a board-chested Dana, or badonkadonks. There is no in between.
When people picture her character sheet, they think, "Oh, it's big, explosive."
I definitely picture her as very like muscle.
Nuna.
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of like that. Like Nuna. Tomboyish. Like, she's got muscles. I basically picture her like Vi.
I've definitely seen her art of her being puffed as fuck.
Yeah. She was a wrestler, it's true. Oh, I love Dana. I'm stalling again.
Move on to another part.
I want to move on to coloring.
Oh, is this the last bit you have to do?
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this track. This
Should I
plays in like
download?
the before final section of the game, and it's a very ominous kind of tone.
Coco, if I had to play one, either between Pokemon or Valhalla.
Oh, that's tough. I know you're not a huge fan of Mystery Dungeon's gameplay style, so I guess I'd recommend Valhalla.
Honestly, I don't even know the gameplay style for Mystery Dungeon. Is it not just a turn-based RPG?
Yeah.
So it's Pokemon.
Well, if I have to choose my favorite, then I'd have to say Mystery Dungeon for sure. I mean, you're you're asking me my favorite childhood game in the world compared to something else. Of course, I love Valhalla, and I would recommend that to death. But Mystery Dungeon's like
I guess the main difference is the time commitment between them, because I feel like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is a lot longer.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit longer. I wouldn't say it's like super long. It's a DS game kind of long, which is like you could probably finish the game in less than 20 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you have to grind in that game?
Not really, no. If I'm gonna be honest, no. If you're doing main story, you don't really have to grind. I remember I was avoiding grinding as much as I could.
Grinding kills excitement in games. That's my opinion. But I also am very partial to grinding.
I have a love-hate with grinding.
It really depends on the game, honestly. Like grinding in a game like Xenoblade, I feel like that's gotta be super brain dead and chill.
Yeah, exactly. Like for Xenoblade, I kind of want to avoid grinding too much because I feel like I just do it anyway for side quests. And I really enjoy doing like side missions and side content and just like mindless enemy hunting. Like it's fine because it's Xenoblade, you know? But
I think my enjoyment is directly connected to how brain dead I can make the gameplay. What should I order, Coco?
Something tasty.
Because I'm not feeling anything, but I have to eat.
You do have to eat. You better find last minute 3DS DS games to buy before the store closes. No, I don't want to think about that.
Hey, the piracy store will always be open.
You're not wrong. I don't feel bad about saying that for like DS games, like.
I don't feel bad about that with Nintendo.
Soul hackers? What soul hackers?
Okay, Coco, I can order a burger even though I don't feel like it. Or I can order hacking Brazilian food. Which usually is rice plus amish.
That sounds yummy.
That sucks so bad, Selen.
I think I have Bravely Default, like, on... I think I have that on my DS.
You have it on the PS4. I know that for a fact.
Wait, what?
It's one of the games I played on from your account.
Bravely Default?
I might be confusing it with another game.
You're definitely confusing it with another game. It's on DS only.
Oh yeah, this is not the game I thought it was. Never mind. I was thinking of that tank game, RPG game.
Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah.
I'll do this track. You know one character from Valhalla that I really enjoyed, despite how weird they were? The weird dude.
The weird dude from...
The weird punk dude.
I don't think I've gotten to see him.
You might have seen him. He shows up at the start as well. Yeah, the one that doesn't appreciate anything you do.
How much does making drinks affect the gameplay? Like, if you fuck up everything?
Like the story?
Yeah.
Well, you get kicked out, probably.
Oh.
It's less that if you fuck up, will it change the story, and more if you get everything right, that'll change the story.
Fucking, I'm being a basic bitch. I'm just order a burger, even though I don't feel like it.
Order that bug. How does this... Wait, I need like an angle. How does this work? Oh, I found it. Oh, I see. It works like it wraps around. Like this.
Look at you evolving by the second. What the fuck?
How many times do you think I've had to draw waistcoats? You'd think I would have understood the concept by now, but alas.
Make her buffer now.
No.
Just look up Vi art and try to replicate the arms.
I want to draw Jinx.
Just because she doesn't have muscle.
I mean, yeah. But I also want to draw her because her hair is really nice. And I really like her face.
Have you seen Vi's look in the actual LoL game versus a series?
Yeah.
It's quite a different experience.
Oh, yeah.
Jinx is about the same, though.
Yeah. I think one thing I liked about Jinx, though, I don't know if I noticed it much in her other designs. Not that I really looked at the other designs. Because I kind of just don't want to really... I don't want... What's the word?
Acknowledge the game.
Yes. I don't want to acknowledge the game, and also I don't want that image of Jinx to be ruined. Because I already had a bad image of her when I vaguely understood who she was in the game.
I also had a very bad
a
image
Harley
of her.
Quinn type.
I really dislike Harley Quinn types.
So I like her, like... I like how scrungly her face is in the show, you know? Like, I like how ugly she's allowed to look.
Like
find
compared
that
to
very
her
pretty.
actual in-game art, it's a lot less perfect. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, her face looks creepy there though. She looks like an elf.
She is supposed to be creepy in the game. I guess in the series as well.
But I like her face in the series a lot more because it's a lot more, like, rough.
Like this is the other skin in game for Arcane. It's also a bit. Her hair is very different.
I like her outfit in Arcane too. It's very steampunky. It reminds me a lot of Silco too.
Man, she has no good skins. What the fuck?
Yeah, she just looks rough. I don't know, she looks very rough in Arcane.
Oh, everyone looks fucking rough in Arcane.
I know, and I kind of love it though. Except for Jace.
Oh, Jace is rough in his own way. Square ass looking motherfucker.
A square ass boy. Okay, now show me your pinstripe pants. I want to get onto coloring already. It's already been an hour.
They're for sure gonna make stuff for other characters from the League universe, like Arcane. But I'm wondering which character they're gonna go for.
I don't know any characters.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Yasuo, because people really like him.
Brett, you're right, so no. Got enough of that when I was younger.
An actual trauma, Coco. You have to go to therapy for square jaws.
No, it's just everyone was just like, yeah, square jaws. And I was like, you know, like, I just want a bit of scrungle. But I was the weird one. I was the weird one because I wanted scrungle, but it's okay.
Ash, that's an interesting pick. What are the chances they're gonna give Ari some stuff? But that's me being biased.
I can enjoy scrungle. You're right. I can enjoy scrungle, and I will enjoy scrungle because I'm allowed to.
Sometimes you just like you're a boy starving.
I do. I love my starving Victorian boys. I finally got up to that part in The Good Place, so now I can make that joke.
Was that why you started watching that?
No! Now everyone loves scrungly little rat men, trash living messy boys. No. No. There's square jaws forever. 5 ever, if you will.
Honestly, I'm just glad twink stonks have been rising up since the years go by.
I know, me too. I need more twink
Growing up,
content.
Growing up as a twink was not easy, I'm just saying.
Shut up.
I'm just saying twink lives were hard back in the day.
You have a big butt though, so it doesn't matter.
Hey, I'm a stick with a curve. Like I'm not gonna judge you for looking at my butt when we meet, Coco.
Ollie's so used to being objectified.
Bro, just hear it clap real quick.
No. Alright, Dana, I'm fed up with drawing your stupid outfit.
I'm just confident, Flem. I have nothing to be afraid of.
I'm ready to color.
Yo!
Maybe I should make a tea.
A tea?
A tea, a cuppa.
A cuppa, eh?
Oh
Go
no,
get
I
a
need to wash
cuppa.
out I need to wash out my thermos. I wasn't able to make any tea at school today.
Aw.
I know.
Life is so hard sometimes.
It is, for real. I'll do the
I
flats.
haven't ordered anything. I've been a
Ollie!
I've been a picky bitch this whole time.
Ollie, stop being a picky bitch.
There's a lot of good sushi options, but I don't like ordering sushi.
Why
I'd
not?
rather get that. My mom just kept saying sushi is better and safer eating fresh, and I just accepted that into me.
But do you want it?
Yeah, it would be kind of nice.
What I don't like about sushi is I don't like paying for it.
Fair enough.
I'd rather just get it as a group and then order a bunch instead of ordering just for me.
Sushi has been sushi is very common in Brazil because we had a lot of Japanese immigrants back in the day. So I can order for a lot cheaper than I think you can.
Probably. Well, yeah. UK is expensive.
Because sushi places are very common around here.
Hmm. I think like East Asian food in general is just very expensive over here.
Even though you're closer to it.
I know, funky. Meanwhile, Indian food is like dirt cheap. Well, not dirt cheap, but cheaper.
About to order fucking Mexican food, fuck it.
Bruh. How does Mexican food compare to Brazilian food?
It's very different. Mexican food is more... They don't fuck with rice like we do.
How do you mean?
They just don't care about rice as much as Brazilian food does.
Oh.
I think they do, but it's a different kind of rice than we use.
Interesting.
And there are a lot more. There's a better word for this, but it's escaping me. They're a lot more fancy with their food than we are. Like if I Google common Mexican food, I get fucking corn with a lot of shit on it, which is nice, but I'm used to eating corn with only salt around here. But yeah, it's very different. It would probably be more similar to Spanish food.
Oh, I see.
If you want a similar food to Brazilian food, it would be Japanese food. we use the same ingredients, but they prepare it in completely different ways. But the base is the same.
That's wild.
Okay, Coco, burrito or quesadilla?
I don't really know what either of those are, so I'm gonna go with quesadilla because that sounds fun.
Quesadilla is basically an open sandwich. A burrito is just a wrap.
Which one do you eat with your hands?
Both.
I don't like either of them then.
Burrito it is then.
Spinda's looking so weird, but I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. I don't know how to draw a Spinda.
I mean, it's a Pokemon. How else is it supposed to look like?
I don't know. I've changed her face like a billion times. I still don't understand. I love the main motif for Rescue Team.
How about you get some tea before coloring?
Maybe. I do want some tea. Maybe I can get some cake too.
Ooh. What cake did you get?
Extra spicy. I got coffee cake.
Ooh. I personally don't fuck with that, but I'm happy for you.
Oh shit! Flint hit the tea break. Okay, before I leave, I want to draw something.
I feel like you have to be a rebel and just not go now.
What? That's not how that works. I'm not a child. I'm gonna see a message saying don't do this and then be like, oh wait, no, a message that's like do this and be like, oh now I'm not gonna do it.
Well, no, I'm not doing it.
I will draw. I will draw a little leaf.
Ah. Can you draw my favorite Pokemon next to him?
What's your favorite Pokemon?
It's Psyduck.
Bruh!
It's just a duck with weird eyes, Coco. That is a little leaf. Now render it.
The proportion's all off, but it's fine because I need to go make tea.
By the way, Flint, while Coco is gone, I've had an idea for a draw pile.
I'm still here.
Oh god, oh fuck! Why didn't you go for tea?
Because I'm still drawing!
I might as well say it now, fuck!
Wow.
How about we do a long running draw pile?
A long running?
Like every time we do a draw pile, we use the same file.
Ooh.
And over time, we just have a huge page with a lot of shit on it.
I don't hate that idea.
I feel like it could end up looking very neat.
I think so, because we could also spend more time on the things we want to spend time on and not feel too stressed about finishing.
Yeah, like instead of 1 week, like 3 week, I forgot the next team draw pile.
Yeah, we could do like a nice long, oh, especially for like the Drakengard one. That would be fun.
The characters take so much checking detail.
Because it gives us a chance to all draw like on the same canvas together, but like.
It's just that a streamer I follow did a drop out with his viewers for 1 month straight.
Whoa.
Straight. Like every Friday, and it ended up looking very crazy.
That's really cool.
Draw leaf with a Glock for me. Please, it's just a Glock. Flint, how movable are those ear pads of Leaf? Would he be able to hold a Glock with it? Or is it like floppy, like an animal's? Oh, okay.
Oh god, I'm leaving. It's a monster house, bye! I have coffee cake. Oh, I keep trying to remove one of my headphones from one of my ears, and then I remember that these headphones don't need me to do that anymore. I think that's my favorite part of these new headphones.
Why do you need to hear yourself when you talk, though?
Because I sound really funny, and I don't know, like, what I sound like.
You do sound funny.
Wow, okay. No, it all sounds funky in my head, and I don't know if I'm being too loud or too soft. So I use that to...
That does happen to me. I sometimes just start screaming when I'm not hearing myself.
But I don't have to do that with these because, like, I can literally hear myself exactly as I would if I didn't have the headphones on. Which is something I've never had to deal with before, and it's nice because I'm so used to having, like, double ear pain, or, like, one of my ears feels really funky, or, like, it hurts and I get a headache, or, like, I end up missing out on, like, not so much visual cues, but, like, the full, you know, surround experience type thing.
That's what pushed me to buy a new headphone, honestly. The way it broke, it was adding a lot of pressure to my head.
Oh, I need to draw the rest of Dorothy's hand.
She's fine, she's a robot. She can be stumps.
No. She needs a hand.
Well, boy, here you go drawing hands.
She needs a... I mean, it's gonna be a stump anyway. Yeah, she needs it to defend herself. She needs her gun hands.
It's her own Mega Man hands.
I want to draw more Mega Man Star Force art. I know I technically drew a Pat very recently, but it's not enough.
How similar is Mega Man to Mystery Dungeon?
Similar in that it's a pixel RPG type game. Like, much like Mystery Dungeon, it's the sole focus of the game is going around the world and talking to people and hanging out in, like, the story. And, like, it's very character focused type thing. Gameplay-wise, it's not very similar because... Well, I mean, I guess it is technically similar because they're both technically roguelike games. But not that similar, no. But in terms of, like, I guess the overall theme, it's very much... They're both technically about, like, building up this kind of story and this theme. In Star Force, the theme is, like, growing up and anxieties and the fears and stuff that this kid is going through and how it manifests in other people and how he has to deal with it by helping them, which helps him. And in Mystery Dungeon, it's sort of like building friendships with people and bonds with other Pokemon and sort of like finding out that you have to work together to, like, get where you need to go and blah blah blah. And both of them are technically about building... Actually, no, Mega Man is more specific. It's very on the nose about building bonds to get through things because the whole system they use is called Brother Bands, which is about making friends because the main character hates people because he thinks they'll abandon him like his dad did. So he sits in his room all day and he doesn't go to school. And the main villain of the game is this girl who keeps trying to get him to go to school. And he's like, shut up. And then she gets targeted by, like, one of the villains. And then he starts realizing that he needs to start helping people. And helping the people that have been trying to, like, reach out to him. And there's this really sweet moment where he finally, like, help someone, not because of the circumstances that he's in, because that's what he used to do. Like, if he happened to get caught up in a situation, he'd end up having to help them and, you know, end up, like, forming a relationship with them in the end. But there's a really sweet moment in the game where he finally went out of his way to call them his friend and help them. And I remember when I was a kid, that moment hit me so hard. Like, Like, it was really cool to just see this kid who's such a shut-in kind of like finally open himself up to someone.
Huh.
And there's another really lovely moment in the game that it goes in a much sadder direction, but that was another moment where I would say the game really hits you hard with like this theme of friendship and like how you can't really just kind of wait around and hope that you'll make friends, or that they'll kind of come to you, or that, you know, like you can't just like keep relying on them to do that. But then when he finally does that, it kind of goes really badly, and then he shuts in even more than before, and it's like a really sad moment, but like it's one of those really good character moments, you know? Like, that's what I really love about the game. Like, it has like it builds up these really sweet relationships between characters, and then it really tests them all. Like, they're not just friends and then that's it. They're friends, but like it's tested so much with the situations that they're put through, and you see through the story that these friendships can break, and like he can revert back into what he was before if it does. And it's really, I don't know, it's really cool. It's something I never really experienced as a kid. Like, I'd never got stories like that before. So, I don't know. That's me selling the game. I'm kind of just vomiting my emotions right now.
I wouldn't expect that from a Mega Man game. It's just so far from my perception of Mega Man games.
That's the thing. I don't know if I would. I think it's about as much of a Mega Man game as Mystery Dungeons is a Pokemon game. You know, like they're very different from the mainline series. I think
they're basically just using the name to sell copies.
Yeah, essentially. I don't know. I would recommend both. I think Mega Man Star Force is also fairly short. Much like any DS game, they don't really go on too long. Like, again,
pick your favorite child now.
No! I love them both! You can't make me choose.
If you choose, I'll play one of them.
No! I refuse. I can't. They're both my children. I literally can't choose.
Come on, I'll play the one you pick, Kurt. Pick your favorite child.
No. Play them both. Play them both right now.
My Opera just fucking crashed. Damn.
That's the power of me.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship. I'm gonna break our brother band if you don't. You don't even know what that means, but it's a serious thing.
Is it like social links?
It's not just a social link, it's our entire bond. We won't be brothers anymore, Ollie.
But you're my Sanpei.
We won't be brothers. I'm gonna unfriend you on Discord.
You already did that before, and it was only inconvenient for us. Because we kept trying to talk to each other and not getting a notification.
Yeah, you see, you don't want to be inconvenient.
Is Mystery Dungeon as much about relationships as Star Force is?
It's hard to say. I think... Oh, it's really hard to say, actually. I think Mega Man Star Force focuses on relationships. Like, the main theme of the game is about building relationships with people. But with Mystery Dungeon, you're building relationships as it goes on. But there's a greater story in and of that. So the relationships you form are very important. And you start to realize that the more it goes on. But it's not necessarily about that. I don't know, it's hard to say. I think, okay, if I had to say, Mystery Dungeon is like more of, it's more about exploring the world with a crew of people that you start to collect along the way, while as Star Force is getting a kid out of bed.
I feel like the scope is kind of different.
Yeah, because one of them is about you and your partner going around the world and finding mysteries and going on adventures and discovering something that you can't really handle. And the other one is you're a child and you need to go to school. And you're avoiding going to school because of trauma.
Aww.
I think you might really enjoy Star Force if you want to do that one first. I honestly think you'd like it.
Did you just speak a favorite child?
No, I'm going off of what you might prefer. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do the other one. I think you should do both, but I think you would enjoy Star Force.
Maybe I'll stream Star Force when my mic situation gets solved.
Yo, do it. I'll watch it.
As if you have time.
I know. If you stream it, I will try and be there. Legit, it's something that I've been wanting to replay, even though I replayed it, like, I literally streamed it, like, a year ago. But I still want to replay it.
1 year anniversary, oh boy.
Hell yeah, stream it again. I think 999 and Mystery Dungeon and Star Force are probably my most favorite games in existence.
I fucking adored 999 when I played it.
There's something about it, like the way the characters are written and the way the story is presented. Like, they don't feel like...
the style of the game.
Yeah. It's got that kind of, that nostalgic pixel art that like a DS game kind of has. And there's something about them as well. I feel like they don't follow a template, you know? Like they don't follow a specific structure that you're kind of used to now. I think I feel that especially with like, I mean that's especially for 999 definitely, but I also felt that a lot with like Mystery Dungeon, where I never really played a game like it and I don't think I ever will. And it's not that it's like, you know, so crazy and wild, it's more like the way the characters kind of talk and the way that the situations go about. I find it very comforting. Like, I like that the game never really expects you to know things, but not in a way where it treats you like an idiot, but more like it doesn't... What's the word? It explains everything you need to know. And it treats a character like... I don't know. Like... I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like, yeah, kind of. Like, I don't know, it's immersive, kind of. Like, the way they explain things... It feels like it really fits the characters. It reminded... Actually, no, they do that a lot in Star Force too. The way the characters explain things, it's kind of funny, but like, they kind of yell it at you as the character. Like when they're talking about brother bands and stuff.
You're my brother!
No.
I will never... Oh.
No. The character's like, we learned this in school, Geo, and you weren't in there, so I'm going to tell you about it as class president. I was like, okay. And she's like, don't be an idiot, Gio. Just listen. Okay. And you kind of like learn what this character's about through them yelling at you. And I get the same thing with Mystery Dungeon. Like, you learn a lot about the characters from the way they teach. You're a satellite! Oh my god. That's something I also really liked about Star Force. And this isn't something that I've only learnt in Star Force, but it was something that I learnt for the first time in Star Force because I didn't know the other kind of games that did that or like other things that did that, but the characters are all named after, well, not all the characters, but most of them are named after like planets and solar systems and constellations and stuff. And I remember it got me, I was really into space at the time. I had like a billion like documentary videos on space, and I had my own what's the word, thingy that views stars. Telescope, yeah. I had my own telescope that I'd use like every week. And I was very obsessed with the idea of space, and I remember when the game started and it started throwing space terms at me, I remember getting very attached to the characters. Like, this girl is named after a moon. That's so cool. I want to be named after a moon. And I got a bit overly attached, and now every character I draw has giant drills. Anyway.
It definitely sells the game for me when I ask a question and you go a mile and back with it. Well, that sounds sarcastic, but I was not being sarcastic. Like, I would definitely never play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because it's a Pokemon game. Like, if I didn't know anything else about it.
No, it's made by Spike Chunsoft, and it's like a whole different team.
I know. I was just saying before you told me about it. Because I've played like 2 Pokemon games at the main series one. I was like, yeah, they're fun, but nothing crazy.
But like, not for you, right?
Yeah, like, I was playing that while waiting for class to start, basically, on my phone. I played Fire Red and Silver something.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
that's
they're
fair.
fun, but I wasn't crazy about the game, and my perception of Pokemon was based on that. But if Mystery Dungeon is an actual game,
it's like it's completely different from the Pokemon series. In that, like,
yeah,
you know.
But you think I would like Geo-Force instead, or Star Force? Yeah, right.
I think you'd enjoy both, honestly. But I think Star Force would relate to you a lot more, because it's very much about like forming relationships with people and being about opening up.
You calling me an introvert? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm calling you an introvert.
Well, you're right. My food is here. I'll be right back.
Running away from the truth. No, this track, I just realized it was playing. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Gillian, help me. I just want to render, dude. That was a bit loud. We're getting there. Actually, I've decided he's another purple. Because Shinx is gonna be blue. They're just throwing it at me, aren't they? That's my mistake. That's my mistake for putting on a Pokemon Mystery Dungeons playlist. Like, you need to expect it. Oh my god, my tablet got so soft right now. What? Like, it got so dark. You can't see it on stream, but for me, it's so dark. Gizzy, bring me light. I like this version because it includes In the Hands of Fate, which is the soft version. Oh man, it makes me think of that moment. You know the moment where we get the pep talk. That moment almost made me cry. I mean, it definitely did when I was younger. And when I was watching Octo stream it, Jesus, that got me again. But when I was playing it myself, I think because I'd seen it so recently, I managed to hold it in, but it almost got me again. I remember just feeling it like start to well up, and I was like, no, stop. Why did it get darker again? Oh my god, why are you doing this? I can barely see what I'm drawing right now. It's so dark for me.
What happened?
My iPad keeps like lowering the brightness, but it's like maximum if I check it. It's just lowered it for me. Oops! Now everything's pink. Like, you can't even see it change, but it's like so dark for me. I'll just wait for it to automatically come back on. I don't even know why it's doing this. It's not battery. I literally have it charging. Wait, what? Oh! A fool. I am a fool. Oh my god.
I'm muted because this is some crunchy ass shit.
Huh?
I feel like I'm muting because this is some crunchy ass food. I don't want you to hear me munching.
Don't munch.
Maybe it won't pick up.
I can hella hear it, but it doesn't sound bad.
This is one of the best guacamoles I've had. I need to sit down and make guacamole. I love that shit.
You should. Is there a dynamic brightness setting? Let me fiddle-a-doo. Fiddly-woo-doo. I need to find another pixel background. Not that this one is bad, but I just need some variation. Oh, wow. Now the brightness came... Whatever. No, I'm fiddling around. I'm going to find out what the setting is, because it keeps doing this all the time. It's very annoying. Okay, settings. Display and brightness. Brightness max. Automatically adapt iPad display based on ambient lighting conditions. No! No! How do I turn you off? Why isn't there an option for that? No! What? Auto log off. Display zoom. No. I don't even know. There's only one option for brightness. Okay. Oh, I don't want to share the screen. Never mind. That's so annoying. Whatever. I guess it adjusted back.
What happened?
iPad's being annoying. Oh god, I hear you. I hear wind.
Fine, I'll mute. What the heck?
Crunching I can take, but wind? Absolutely not. This cake is so good, by the way. I mean, it's coffee cake, so...
I don't know if it's because I was hungry, but that shit was good.
Hell yeah. Hmm.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I bit into a nacho and it hit the roof of my mouth.
Oh, Ollie.
What's your game backlog looking, Coco?
Huh?
What's your game backlog looking like?
um, Final Fantasy 14. Ew.
See, it's not that bad.
AI Somnium, which I think I'm almost done with. Crosscode, which I have no idea where I am in that game. What do I have currently running? All of the Phoenix Wrights and J Country games.
You can't count games you haven't even started.
True. What do I currently have running? Xenoblade, I guess? But what I want to do after all of that, I want to play Pokemon Rangers, which I really love and has a very fun story. Not AI. 13 Sentinels. I hear is very wild.
Mm.
What else?
Metal Gear Rising.
Metal Gear Rising.
So you're not planning to replay hacking Star Force?
No, no, no.
Okay.
If I get nostalgic, I'll just watch my old streams.
I was just wondering if you're gonna just replay that. I can just join you. But if you ain't, you ain't.
No. I have too much of a backlog to really worry. If I do replay it, I literally have the I don't think it would be on stream. I have the DS cartridge. I just put it in my DS and play it.
Oh.
Play it at my own time. Just to see the characters again. run through the story.
I'm pretty sure the roof of my mouth is bleeding. Holy shit.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just hurting. Wait, there's three Star Fox games? Dang.
I was muted. I was just saying about like which ones I replayed. If there was any other lost games. Good idea. Look at this. Oh shit, Pachirisu, I forgot about you. Jesus, that's a lot of characters. Oh my god, this stupid track. Track makes me think of... What's his stupid name? Gremlin? No. Gengar? Gengar. I don't like
fucking
Gengar.
Gengars.
I don't know what people say. Gengar will never be redeemed to me. Gengar. That Pokemon.
Such a stupid looking Pokemon, honestly.
It's evil. I face Darkrai at the end of time, and Gengar will still always be my worst. Okay, I'm almost ready to render, or color properly, I guess. Keep jumping to rendering, but I'm not allowed. I need to do a background.
Just draw a bunch of bottles.
You say that like it's easy. I need to get a vibe first.
Like, technically, the background is the back of the bar, no?
Yeah. Valhalla or Pokemon? Oh wow, I was gonna default to Valhalla actually.
Why do you draw the base color on each character?
Huh?
Why do you paint a base color on each character?
Oh, it's just to separate them.
Oh.
It's just so now, if I want to draw on Jill, for instance, I can alpha lock it, and then whoa, now I can draw on this, and it won't go into Spinda or whatever.
You're like, oh, it's like basically cheating selection.
Yeah. So it won't overflow, because I'm gonna color it all in one layer anyway, but
Which is wild to me.
Well, I don't know. I guess it's similar to IRL painting in a way. But I think I also just feel more comfortable like it.
I ain't judging, I'm just wondering.
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
I want to play another Nancy Drew game.
We gotta earn Nancy Drew games. We have to make progress on the other shit.
I want to play with the Hardy Boys again.
You gotta
Dude, they
stop
didn't even
being.
help us. We were so useless. They
They were
made
just
one
vibing.
cheeseburger and that was it.
They were on vacation.
So were we.
We gotta start doing stuff again, but you gotta stop dying.
I know. Now I get back to Jake Hunter. We got into a really cool like section.
We were in the last case, no?
Mm.
And we got to fix glasses.
Dude.
But you're always either that tired or that sick. There's no in between.
Oh, Dad.
Or just dead. And I should do wanna play It Takes Two one day.
Me too. Oh no, did I spread it?
I've been sick this whole week and I've just gotten better. Do you wanna know what my latest anxiety dream was?
Oh no.
I was living in a house and I had fucking 20 roommates. And each of them like slept everywhere, on the couch, on the kitchen, and shit.
Dude, what the
And
heck?
the stress was dealing with each of them. Like each of them had a unique mess.
Oh my god.
Like I guess I can't complain about my anxiety dreams if they're getting creative like that.
Let's write a book.
It's kind of weird when there's specific people in your dream because I don't remember their faces. I just know it was this person.
Mm.
Like I don't know if I dream you as your real face or your character. I have no clue.
That's so funny. These giant evil pigtails.
I just know. Oh, this character was Coco, and I'm mad.
I can't believe I got you in trouble with the principal.
Fucked up. It wasn't even something I did as well.
Being old Coco's so rude.
Choco, do you want my son?
Your son?
You can take my son because it's 33 degrees right now.
Please. Give me a
Take
portion
my
of it.
no, just take everything and give me your ring.
Can we swap for a day?
Forever. I hate the heat.
You would literally die with the weather here.
It gets hotter here? At there, I should say?
No. I mean, you would literally die because it's always less than 8 degrees.
Oh, yeah. Like sure, the weather is gloomy, just don't look outside.
Alright, I'm coloring in.
Pug.
Oh, I just realized I get to use funky bar lighting.
I'm watching carefully how you do this, because coloring is definitely my weakest point right now.
Cool, you get to see me experiment.
I never tried coloring with low opacity before.
That's the only way I color.
You just magically did some shine, what the fuck?
It's just the base, it's not even... Not even close. I'm looking up references now. Dude, I'm seeing so many big titty gels. My soul is being crushed right now.
And you're not sharing? What the fuck?
Bruh! Alright, I found good lighting. I'm using the Koyorin one. Sorry, we've entered silent rendering mode.
Sometimes you just gotta watch and learn. I'm also taking headache drugs. I'm kind of dying.
Oh no.
I think I'm gonna recolor my drawing of you from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah. Because
You
I'm,
sure?
I'm not really satisfied with it.
That's fair.
And maybe doing it with low opacity will yield better results.
That's true. The only sprite is like popping as the dogs pop.
I may be a cat girl, but I'm also bark bark. Is there anything you want to talk about, Coco?
No.
How about we talk about some drama?
I thought you were gonna say, let's talk about the weather.
Do you want to talk about the weather?
No.
Boy, oh boy, that sun do be in the sky.
What drama do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think
today, right? She got real pissed off because S, like, tore up her flashcards. But it was because her flashcards kind of sucked. And oh my god, she makes such a big deal out of her stupid flashcards. She's like, oh my god, I do so much work. I make all of these flashcards all by myself. And anytime we say, hey, do you want any help making those flashcards? She's like, no, I got this. It's only I can make them the best way they can be.
That's such an Amanda move, honestly.
No, Amanda's great. How dare you? Leave her alone.
I will never forgive Amanda.
Amanda's so good. Oh my god. I love Amanda days. Any day where Amanda's in, I'm happy.
Sure, she has gray hair, but she's still abandoned. I'll never forgive.
Amanda's lovely. I really like Amanda. I feel like in this like cesspool of drama and like chaos, she's just vibing, dude. But yeah, Em got real pissed off because she was like, my flashcards. What? Who did that to my flashcards? But it was because our senior head and S were like S, who, by the way, has a bachelor's in English. And the flashcards are for English. So she is the most qualified to go through those flashcards. And our head supervisor, who used to be an English teacher, I'm pretty sure. They went through it and they were like, this isn't right. Let's get rid of this. Or, I don't know if our students... These are university questions. I don't know if our students who are really struggling, and the flashcards are made for the students who are really struggling with English poetry. I don't know if they would be able to understand or answer this question appropriately. I don't know if this question is suitable for them, so let's get rid of it. And she's like, what? How dare they? Those questions are great. Emily can answer them. And like, yeah, Emily isn't a kid. Emily also isn't an English major, so maybe chill.
Do you have spicy drama with anyone?
I have so much spicy drama with M. She annoys the hell out of me. She never does, like, every time we have a lunch duty, we have this one kid who we have to, like, keep an eye on all the time in case he dies. And...
okay.
No, it's just because he's got, like, a thing where he can't feel pain, so we have to always keep an eye on him.
Oh.
So he's always, like... He's such a social butterfly. He's always like, I want to go outside all the time. I'm like, no, can you just, like, stay indoors and, like, hang out in the toilet room with us? We don't want to go out when it's raining. But he's like, no, I want to hang out with my friends. So we're like, fine, I guess. So one of us has to always go out with him. And she always, like, she's like, every time I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah has gone out again. What do? And she's like, oh. I'm like, are you really making me go out in the rain again? What the fuck?
Is that the one that keeps gossiping to students live?
Yes, it's that one.
Yeah, bitch.
I'm so sad. S is gonna be leaving soon, and like, she stirs up the most drama with M, and I'm like gonna miss that. It's just gonna be me and H. Keeping track of these names.
H.
It's just gonna be me and H. Because... What's her name? Because E is sort of kind of friends with M, even though she's friends with us. So it's a bit like, well, we can't really go fully on, you know. We can't be talking shit about M in front of E, or at least not that much. Or he's gonna be kind of uncomfortable and like, you know, that's not chill. I'm gonna miss my shit chatter.
Coco, if you need any time to talk shit about Amanda, I got
No, Amanda! Leave Amanda alone! I love Amanda! I would never talk shit.
That. You're just saying that.
No, dude. If Amanda wasn't there, I don't even know.
What kind of name even is Amanda? By the way, is the dropout show happening?
Yeah. This Sunday.
Sure?
This Sunday.
Okay.
I'll make it too bright because it's backlit. So her skin would in fact be quite darkened by shadows. Except for the rim lighting.
Today was one of those days I did not want to get up, honestly.
Oh.
I just, because I've been so tired recently, because when you keep having nightmares, your mind doesn't really rest up. At least I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
So I've just been exhausted. And today's a holiday for Brazil anyway. But then at 4 p.m. my time, I saw, oh, Coco is doing art. I'm gonna crawl out of bed.
Oh.
If you don't mind my presence here.
Of course not. I would have kicked you out immediately otherwise. I was actually just thinking, where's Ollie? I thought Ollie would want to hang.
I was debating if I got out of bed or not. Because Coco, today is Carnival.
Whoa.
And tomorrow is also. So people are out getting wasted and getting sex diseases. Honestly, you should appreciate my voice, Coco. One day I'm gonna get a Bugatti and my charm is gonna be gone.
What?
Cause like you're not gonna hear my dogs bark anymore or my mic being shit. I'm gonna lose charm.
What, when you get a clear mic?
Yeah. When did we meet again, Coco?
Huh?
When did we meet again?
September 2017?
I'm trying to see our oldest messages in the DMs, but doesn't
It's
go
me
that
asking if
bad.
Danganronpa is good or not.
Oh. Why do you remember that?
Because it was one of the first things I said in the Octo server.
What year was that? 2018?
I think, I don't know, was it 18 or 17? Hard to tell.
I think 17. Actually 18 because we met in like January-ish. Because I think I was 17 when we met. Now I'm old.
Old.
Like, how do people with 22 live? Like, how?
Man, I don't even know.
coffee now. Thank you. You're getting older, Flynn.
Is your birthday tomorrow, Flint?
Oh, I actually have written that one under you.
Oh my god.
If you want to do a movie night tomorrow, we can.
We can.
So, Coco,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think of homeschooling?
What?
What do you think of homeschooling?
I don't know.
I opened a topic generator and that was the first one that came up.
What was the topic?
What do you think of homeschooling?
I remember I always wanted to be homeschooled.
I feel like if either of us were homeschooled, we would be such different people.
Oh, deaf.
Because all right, next up says, if your life was a meal, what kind of meal would it be?
What?
I think I would be some good old salsa.
Damn.
Salsa and chips, yeah.
I want to be a cup of tea, but honestly, I'd probably be a sandwich.
Some of these topics are fucking weird, what the hell?
What is the next one?
If you had to relive one day of your life forever, which day would you choose?
What?
If you had to be stuck on a time loop in one day.
Oh my god. That's hard.
My option would be none. Like God.
If I retain the memories, it would still be awful.
That happens in one of the personas. the protagonist gets stuck on a time loop, and he just kind of accepts it. Because
Why?
if he gets out of the time loop, he's not gonna see his friends anymore. So he keeps seeing the same day over and over again, just so he gets to be with his friends.
Dude.
But eventually he accepts the truth and escapes the time loop.
Is that from Persona 4?
I'm not telling you which persona it is. There's like 5 personas. Could be any of them.
Ah, of course, it was Persona 1.
I think that's the one that has Hitler as the bad guy.
No, I think that's Persona 2.
Oh, okay.
Old video games.
What is the most disgusting habit some people have? That's an easy one for me.
Chewing gum.
Chewing with their mouths open.
Chewing gum.
But you don't hate the gum itself. You hate it that people don't throw it in the trash properly.
Yeah, but now I don't like gum.
Mm.
Oh shit. Flint's also pulled up a list of weird questions.
You've recently joined the Spice Girls. What Spice name have you created for yourself?
Oh shit. That's a toughie. What would you be, Ollie?
I have to look up their name conventions.
What? I'll be honest, I only know
I
Baby
don't-
Spice. Dude, I used to listen to the Spice Girls so much. I memorized so many of their songs. You just said Spice after a word.
I think I would be Exotic Spice.
Whoa. That fits. I'd be
Drill spice.
no. This is too
Indecisive
hard,
spice.
Flint. Why do you come up with a question like this? I can't think of it. Where are my moral quandary questions? Would I kill an old person or would I kill someone that I care about?
Do you experience phantom vibration?
What?
Phantom vibration. Feeling your phone vibrate even though it didn't.
No.
Then you're not addicted to your phone.
Hell yeah. If anything, I don't hear phone calls or I have my phone always on silent because of work. So I keep forgetting to unsilence it. And then I miss a lot of calls.
Would you rather be rich and never find true love, or be poor and find true love?
Rich.
Me too, actually.
I have a Tommy for a reason. I'll be rich and then I'll visit all of my friends.
That's a type of love.
Yeah. Unless they're specifying that I can never have friends.
Maybe you can just never love your friends.
No. Hell yeah.
Alright, Coco. Would you rather always have messy, unkept hair, or always have stains on your clothes?
Messy hair. My hair's always messy anyway.
That sounds like straight hair privilege to me.
I comb my hair with my hands.
Privilege! Alright, Coco. Would you rather be the first killed in a group or the last one killed? Like, imagine it's an Among Us in real life.
First.
And there's an alien picking us one by one. Yeah, I feel like that's it. I feel like that's the better option.
I would die just waiting for it to happen. I would want to die. I immediately thought of the circle for that, by the way.
I was thinking more of like the Fang.
I wouldn't be able to trust anyone. I wouldn't want to go out that way. Oh, Pachirisu, my love.
I just got a very good question, Coco. Be best friends with Harry Potter? Or be best friends with Katniss Everdeen?
Bro!
feel like being best friends with Harry Potter just brings trouble.
Yeah, right?
Like with Katniss Everdeen, I can stay at the mines. I don't have to go to the game.
Plus, like, Harry doesn't even know how to, like, do good magic. Where's Hermione?
Harry's kind of an asshole, honestly.
Can I hang out with Hermione? Can I hang out with
No.
Neville? I want to hang out with Neville.
Fucking Neville, no. Potter.
Potter? Okay, well, I got the colour for Pachirisu all wrong. Or not that wrong. Seems to be different variations. Darken it. Oh god, I've seen a bad Pachirisu.
Oh. Yeah, Harry. I feel like everyone in a Gryffindor is kind of not something not someone you want as a friend.
No.
Oh god.
Where's the Hufflepuffs? I want to hang out with the Hufflepuffs. I'd probably be a Ravenclaw though.
Oh god, you would be. Oh.
I'm such a Ravenclaw.
Alright, let me see what house I would be, because I don't even know.
I think I did the test and actually did get Ravenclaw.
They're asking a lot of Harry Potter specific questions that I don't know what this shit means. What book would you check out in the library? Quidditch Tactics. Like what?
Wait, what? Quidditch Tactics.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sports ball.
You're so British for knowing that.
No, I've watched a Harry Potter movie.
I watched that so long ago. I don't remember that shit.
I quite like the older ones.
I feel like if I watched it again, I would feel nostalgic because it's been so long.
Yeah, I feel nostalgic towards like the baby ones, you know, where the characters were like little babies.
Can you keep your friends secret? Secrets are like loans that can gain interest on.
Is that wait, was that an option?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder which group that's in.
How do you take your coffee? Black like my soul.
Wait, what?
I do not drink coffee, so I'll pick milk and sugar.
Did we ever ask what magic superpower people would have here? I want to listen to y'all first before I answer. Mine is kind of OP, so.
That depends on how realistic the power is gonna be. Because if it's gonna be a very anime-like power, kind of want electricity.
What the heck?
Were you gonna pick that?
Yeah, because of which?
You're such a dweeb.
That's not true. I would pick time powers.
But if I had to pick a more realistic usability power, I would pick more specifically time powers, but more specifically seeing into the future. So I can change it to stuff I like. Your friend is upset over a breakup. How do you handle it? Pull out my tarot deck for a new love reading.
That's such a Harry Potter thing. I kind of love this test.
Where would you go for your ideal vacation?
I'd have a staycation.
Morocco, New Mexico, Venice, and Britain. I'm going to New Mexico.
Interesting.
Because yo no hablo español.
Just to make it easy for you.
I said I don't know Spanish in Spanish. Alright, this test is going for a little long. God damn.
How is it supposed to determine exactly who you would be? This is the most important test.
A spell lets you speak to a specific creature. What kind? Dogs for sure. Pick a pizza topping. I like none of these options.
Well,
Mushroom and onion.
is there
Extra cheese.
no pepperoni?
No.
What the fuck?
Tomatoes, parsley, and crushed red pepper.
Why is there no pepperoni?
You accidentally read your roommate's diary. What do you do?
Accidentally, haha.
I pull out my crystals and sit them down to talk about their problems.
What the fuck?
Accidentally? I've been reading it all along together, Dirk.
Yo, that's me!
Wave it in their face and start reading the open passage out loud.
Bruh!
Put it back, but delight in knowing something more about them. That's me.
Why are you such a Hufflepuff?
I got Slytherin. I feel like that's not right.
Somehow I don't think this test is very accurate.
Like, I don't know a lot about houses, but a Slytherin is not something I would be.
Slytherins are like...
They're the assholes, no?
They're manipulative AF. No, that's Gryffindor. They're sus AF.
I thought Gryffindor was they wannabe protects people.
They are. They're assholes. I'm sorry for cursing you.
I'm just gonna do a BuzzFeed quiz, fuck it.
You know what? You're probably gonna get a more accurate answer.
You would be most hurt if a person called you weak, ignorant, unkind, or boring?
Are you boring?
I'm gonna pick unkind.
What Hufflepuff?
Not a fucking Hufflepuff.
You are.
Thinking I'm not boring is too much pressure. Expelliarmus, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna pick this one.
I hope you get Slytherin just for picking murder spells.
Is that a murder spell? I don't even know. Protego sounds like protection spell. Which of these Dumbledore quotations speaks to you? Pity the living, and above all, those who live without love.
Oh my god, shut up, Dumbledore.
Words are, in my not so humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be.
No, shut the fuck up. You set up the stupid house system. You don't get to say that.
It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.
Ugh.
I kinda like the last quote though. Kinda like it.
Maybe if it was part of his actual character.
Which of these most accurately describes your relationship with your closest friends? I love surrounding myself with people. No. I have a very close friends, very few close friends I would trust with my life. I tend to be very wary around new people, so don't make new friends often. Find myself becoming friends with people who can help me to succeed.
I love how some of these answers are so... This is exactly like when I was learning personality psychology, and some of the questions on like the fake tests were like, I like to use people to help me like get by, or I lie to people to have my own way. Like, it was so obvious. Like, no one answering this test who's like that manipulative would answer that.
It's such a character thing to admit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm climbing the ladder.
So I always assume that maybe people that are that narcissistic would answer that way. Maybe they just are literally not self-aware at all.
Which of your skills are you most proud of? My ability to absorb new information. My ability to make new friends. To get what I want. Or to keep secrets. None of these, honestly. Keep secrets, sure. You're allowed a pet at Hogwarts. Which one do you want? There is no dog option. I'm gonna pick cat. What would you see in the mirror of Erased? Myself surrounded by riches. Myself surrounded by love. Myself knowledgeable above all. Or myself experiencing a marvelous adventure. Riches, I want money. And fishes. Choose a Deathly Hollow. What the fuck is that? Oh, I remember this. It's like there's like the cloak and the thing.
Oh, and there's the Horcruxes.
I think so.
Can't remember.
I want the cloak.
No, wait. I don't know.
It was like, oh, Death gave gifts.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
Death came back and took them away, but the guy with the invisibility lived.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was gifts, but with like a price or something. I legit can't remember what happened in that movie except for Dobby dying.
And finally, we know that the Sorting Hat takes into account your preferences. So which Hogwarts house do you want? I don't... Which one do you think I am, Calvin?
I think you're a mix of Slytherin and Hufflepuff.
How am I Slytherin?
Because you want money and bitches.
But I don't want to step on people for that.
That's what you think.
I'm gonna... What's Hufflepuff about, anyway?
Friendship and vibing.
So they're the potheads.
Basically. They Hufflepuff away.
And Ravenclaw is the nerds, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be a nerd.
Not just nerds, they're like book nerds.
Okay, I am 33% Hufflepuff.
Oh.
29% Gryffindor. 19 Ravenclaw and 19 Slytherin.
Interesting. Okay. I was a bit wrong there.
You're undeniably a Hufflepuff.
Undeniably.
You probably wear your heart on your sleeve.
Ew.
But you lack the recklessness of a true Gryffindor. Which means you don't act on your feelings without thinking. You're kind and open, and that attracts people. But they stay for your loyalty. Meaning you're constantly surrounded by a large group of friends.
You're surrounded by loyal friends.
Alright, I'll take Hufflepuff. Why not?
Oh yeah.
They sound like the meme house though.
They are. They 100% are. You're not a psychopath or reckless, so hang out with the safe squad. Essentially. Oh, you're not Gryffindor or Slytherin? I guess you're the Hufflepuff.
I guess I'm not a fucking nerd and Ravenclaw.
Whoa, leave us alone. I take pride in my house.
No, you don't. You're
I really
too
don't.
busy looking at books.
Just saying Hermione should have been in Ravenclaw, so...
But she's kind of reckless. That's why she's in Gryffindor.
Can't just shove every reckless kid into Gryffindor. No wonder everyone's like getting extra reckless because they're all shoved together. Like, good job, Sorting Hat. You've caused all the problems.
It's such a shit system, honestly.
It's so stupid. Oh my god, when I was like 15, I had such an internet argument about the system. I was legit so pissed off. I was like, this is determinism. You're forcing these kids into a house based on what you think they're gonna act like. Like, this is stupid.
It's just gonna put their bad behaviors on a loop.
Exactly. It's like...
On a feedback loop.
Congratulations, you're helping discrimination in this school. What kind of dumbass system is this? You're adults. What are you doing to these kids? Like, house systems over here are fine because they don't mean anything. You're just put in there randomly.
There's house systems in the UK?
Yeah. That's where the house system in Harry Potter even came from. Because we have house systems over here, but they don't mean anything because you're put in randomly. But in Harry Potter, You're not put in randomly. The sorting hat specifically puts you in there because they think you deserve to be in there. So it's like, congratulations, you're determining this child's future and telling them what they're supposed to be like.
Maybe I should do a quiz on which Britain house I'm gonna be on.
No, there's so many different. No, every school has a different house system.
Oh, okay.
Like, I was in Thames in my school, as in the River Thames. But then the other houses were weird ass names. I don't even remember. One of them was like Beam, and the other one was Indigo? I don't know. I can't remember. The only one that made sense was Thames because it was based on the River Thames. And I was in Zeta Thames. That was my form group. It was pretty chill.
Aww. I'm dying of heat. Holy shit. My parents traveled and literally took the AC with them. It was like
What
fucked
the
up.
heck? That's so rude. Temmie and Tem. It's how we say Thames. I can't help it. Oh, I like this red. It's very calming.
What a Ravenclaw thing to say, honestly.
But no, that's more of a Hufflepuff thing.
What was that best personality type thing? I was like a type B, right?
Yeah. Which is like secure attachment.
I am a secure attachment. You good?
I'm fine.
Don't sound good. You know what, Coco?
What?
I kind of fuck with you. You know
What does that mean?
I fuck with you. With you.
What does that mean?
It means we're tight on a stack, fam.
Because it sounded like you were picking a fight there.
Did it? I blame my lack of emotion in my voice. Because for me, I was like, oh, you know what, Coco?
You still sound like you're picking a fight.
You know what, Coco? Drills are dumb.
Bruh, you wanna go?
Why are you always willing to fucking scrap down? I was just trying to be nice.
I don't understand this modern lingo.
Like, hey Coco, I enjoy your presence. Does that sound better?
Better. Use normal words.
I fuck with you, fam.
See, it's like, to me, I'm like, oh, you're fucking with me right now? What? You wanna go?
Why are you so aggressive? What the fuck?
Because I'm rendering, but I have to render shadows too. This Pachirisu's too bright. There, much better. I was like, oh, this doesn't match with the lighting. What's wrong here? That makes more sense.
The light is behind them, right? So the middle of the Pokemon's face should be a little shaded, no?
It's kind of like all over the place. It's behind them and it's in front of them. Oh my god, it's almost 10. I have to stop soon. I barely started.
What the heck? I just got here. Tomorrow is holiday in Brazil, Coco. Just don't go.
I wish. I wish I could just be like, it's a holiday in Brazil, so I legally can't be here right now. I'm getting a bit sleepy though. I wanted to finish though. I guess I can watch more Good Place. And I got cake. True, I did Pachirisu and Jill. I think most of the time was spent drawing hams. And drawing Dana's stupid outfit. At her stupid angle. I'm very happy with this, though. I'm very excited to be done.
Oh. It is the first time I see this drawing.
I started it like a couple of months ago, and then every time I came back to it, I remember I'd make drawing streams specifically to finish it. I'd do one line, and I'd be like, oh, you know what? I should draw this. And I just completely forget about it. It's been 8 months. Jeez. But part of me is kind of like happy that I left it, because now I can kind of like finish it in a way that I'm kind of proud of, because even back then I was a bit like, I don't know how to do the background or like do other stuff or blah 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 blah. But now I'm like more confident in that. I don't really feel unsure. I am. I'm such a gamer. I'm just really sleepy though.
You should be.
I should actually, yeah. I've been up for a while.
How about you go to bed in 30 minutes, Coco?
But I want to watch The Good Place.
But you could also get a full night's sleep.
True, but what if I go to bed right now?
Don't go now. I might also go to bed. I'm so tired. Didn't even do anything. I just haven't slept well.
Oh no.
I need to go back to therapy and pinpoint these stresses in my life.
Yeah, because you're really stressed out. You need to like legitimately find out what's stressing you, because if you keep getting these dreams like and waking up even more stressed, then like you're gonna get more stressed.
I don't want to hear about stress management from you.
Yeah, I've gotten better. I've just gotten really sick instead. But it's cool because now I get to have my sick voice for a bit.
Your sick voice is already gone.
No! I didn't even get to show it off. I got it for like one day after it was like terrible.
You gotta talk with a bro and get to the bottom of it. I'm talking to a bro right now. Coco, what's wrong with you?
I don't know, man.
I think it's because Android 21 releasing in fighters, and I haven't bought her.
What?
They released another version of her as a playable character, and I haven't bought her again. And I think it's been eating me up alive.
You kidding me? If that ends up being your whole thing, I regret any moment I spent being worried.
It's because they have her pink form, but then they release her doctor form.
Oh my god!
No, it's not that.
I know, you buy a DLC and suddenly you're all fine.
And it's £5 for one character. It's like cringe. I do think it's because I'm. It's mainly because of money. Like I'm always saving up, but. I've recently. Recently, I've been having to spend a little.
Yeah.
And every time I spend, I'm like, ah, shit, did I just do my trip without this one purchase?
No.
I really want to go there, Coco.
I know.
So I can twerk for you.
Please don't.
But my ass claps.
No. I think the thing is though, like you can make the trip. It's just consider the things that you can like enjoy right now as well. That would be really helpful for you.
Like I can fucking take it alone and go on the trip. Like fuck it.
Yes, you can do that, but don't do that. But also, you can make the trip like it doesn't have to be on the summer. It can be any time.
the sooner the better, Coco.
I know. But, like, if you need to get new headphones, and that's like, I also understand that, you know, spending money, bad. I had to do that when I bought my new headphones recently as well, and I was like, ugh.
It hurts.
It hurts. It really does. But I'm also kind of like, well, I've been wanting to get a new headphone for, like, literally months. So this isn't like, it's not like I'm impulse purchasing. In fact, that's something I should be proud of. And I feel like you should be proud of it as well, because I feel like you haven't impulse purchased anything either.
I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very careful with money. Since my parents never really gave me money. They always made me earn it. And I feel like because of that, I'm well aware of its value.
Because you have to, like...
I have to fucking earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, give me an allowance, what the fuck?
For me, I'm like... Man, I spent like this many sick days. I'm not spending any money on anything anymore. As soon as I like finished uni, it was like, well, now I'm just gonna live my life, not spending anything.
It kind of feels like a loop though, Coco.
What do you mean?
It's like you avoid spending money on yourself, and that adds to stress, which makes you sick, which makes you take sick days, which makes you not spending more money on you.
No, I think it's just a job.
It's just a job. Yeah.
I think when I eventually get a job that allows me to not spend all the money on like rent and bills, then life will be a lot nicer.
Imagine
as
you
it
get
is
rich.
Yo!
And you get to pay the cat a tax or whatever.
No, but I have to move out for the cat.
Aw. Your place is so nice though.
I know, but there's lots of other buildings.
Like between that your kitchen and my dogs, I might pick the kitchen. I'm just saying.
It's a nice place, but I think in the future, because Manchester is a lot cheaper than London, I think when I eventually get more experience and get a nicer job, potentially in therapy, then
hopefully.
Oh, my dream, my absolute dream is to get a lovely place and do in-house consultations.
In-house?
Yeah, like on the phone or online, or inviting people into my house to do therapy. So I never have to leave.
Technically speaking, what's stopping you from doing therapy? Do you need any more certification for it?
You need a lot of certifications, and not just that. If I were to do it through the NHS, which is ideal at the moment, at least, to get experience, because it's a steadily paying job, as opposed to me just like trying to join an agency or trying to do it by myself, where ridiculous. I still need the qualifications to do counseling, and that's whichever specific branch I end up doing. I'm also like I have no experience in it, so I need to start building up experience as well. There's a lot of factors, honestly.
And you need to do therapy yourself, right?
Well, it's not necessary, but it would be ideal, yeah.
Hmm.
Which is the least hard part, though.
Then I can do it.
But before jumping into that, I want to try and like dip my toes into the health industry first, because right now I'm just kind of in the education industry and getting a taste of that.
What type of health industry would you jump on after the education bit?
Part of me is like, what if I go into behavioral therapy or become a school counselor, aka you don't really have to work in school, but you kind of get called in for specific days and you just go to different schools. What if I do that? But at the same time, it's like, I don't really like working in schools anymore, though. I don't like staff or like working with the school hierarchy. It's just not my vibe. I also don't like traveling around.
I feel like traveling around, it really has to be worth your time.
Like, to be able to jump around like that from school to school, I feel like you would have to have your own transportation at that point. Ugh, man. The idea of, like, having to, like, eventually, like, move towards getting a car, because it keeps feeling like that more and more. But, like, in this economy, like, literally in this economy, with the fuel prices literally skyrocketing and the energy crisis literally, like, getting scary and scary. Like, we're literally running out of fuel. We won't be able to survive, like, in our own lifetime. Like when I get to, like, 40, we're gonna be out of fuel. That's so scary. Like, I can't even dream about getting a car now.
I think you're digging too deep on the doom. Careful.
I know, but I keep thinking about that. We were doing climate change and geography like just a month ago, and the whole time I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be alive and there's gonna be no fuel. What? I didn't even believe in any of that when I was a kid. Like, what? It hasn't been that long. On the plus side, more and more electricity-powered cars. Yeah, but we're already screwed.
Coco, calm down.
We've already lost all our fuel. It's too late. We should have been doing electricity-powered cars ages ago. Where's the electricity coming from? The fuel. UK has big wind farms and they'll expand more. That was actually interesting. Apparently, because of the storm we had recently, 40% of the entire country was powered by wind turbines. But that's only during storms. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm going into doomer mode right now. I keep thinking about this. This keeps me up at night all the time. I'm just like, we're out of fuel. What am I gonna do? As if I use fuel. But, like, it makes me think more about, like, electricity costs going up. And I'm like, we never had to worry about this like a couple of years ago. I never had to worry about putting the heater on. And it might also be because I moved into an electricity-only place, so it's extra in my face. But, like,
Just try to not to doom loop yourself too hard.
I am.
Don't!
I'm 22 and I'm already freaking out about energy crises.
Like, sometimes, like, sure, the world is gonna be doomed soon, but sometimes you just gotta not think about it.
I just want to draw Spinda and Skitty and Flinks and everyone, but no. At least Jill looks happy.
Like, sure, we're all gonna die by the time we're 50, but...
What about the future I'm trying to plan?
Just don't have kids. And done. You're not dooming future
I
generations.
don't care about future generations. I care about my own lifetime. The energy crisis is happening when I'm gonna be 40.
We're gonna move back to riding horses, Coco.
Oh my god. It made me think about the kids as well. Like when we were going over climate change and they were like, I'm gonna be like 25 and we're not gonna have any fuel. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, they're gonna be in their 30s and they're gonna be like walking to like America or something.
Bro, Coco.
What is this?
You don't need stress like that in your life, girl.
I know. I need to go to bed.
If you go to bed now, you won't be on this loop.
I don't know, but I should probably go to bed anyway. I know, these geography lessons are killing me. I need to make flashcards for my child. Her exams are in 3 weeks. I've been stalling on that. But now her friend, who's also doing geography, is like, I was testing her for a second. She was so blank-faced. I was like, fuck, now I have to make 2 sets of flashcards.
It's kind of funny, Coco, because what you said is kind of goes with my doomer self. Mm-hmm. But our approach is like very different. It's like you're like, oh my kids, oh no, and I'm like, oh, we're doomed, smiley face.
Okay, I'm wrapping up now before I get into another doom spiral.
If you get on a doom spiral while you're in bed, I'm gonna kick your ass.
One day Spinda will look normal and not terrifying. Oh, look at everyone else though. I'm so excited.
Does Skitty have a Boge?
What?
You heard me.
No!
Don't make me repeat myself.
It's fur! I'm ending the stream.
I feel like that's a Boge.
I'm ending stream. Goodbye.
Skitty's kind of packed.
Holly's been disconnected. That's not true. I disconnect. Good night, everyone. Have a great night. Don't doomer think. Don't do what I did in doomer think. Here, enjoy the music. I'll see y'all later. And one day this art will be finished. Not in time for Pokemon Day, but I'm still gonna use that.